I'm riding. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I learned how to ride a motorcycle. Look at me, mommy. Woo! Just want to stop the motorcycle. I'm gonna stop it. I'm stopping it. Up. You just killed it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who know. I'm back, baby, with another video. Thank y'all for coming to kicking it with me today. So, you read the title of the video? That's right, man. When I bought the motorcycle, my primary goal was to get more people into riding. A lot of people, it's the old adage that, you know, you fear what you don't know or fear what you don't understand. So a lot of people fear motorcycles because, one, they knew somebody that died in a motorcycle accident, and two, they don't understand them. They don't know it. They look at this machine, they see the video, they see people doing 160, 170, you know, flying. They're driving in their cars and they see motorcycles weaving in and out. That's what they see. That's what they know. They know somebody who died and they see the people on the interstate flying. Hey, that has its own place, whatever. Anyway, a lot of people just don't understand them, and they're scared of them because they just don't understand them, And so what I wanted to show y'all today, this is a new series. I just want to start about how to ride a motorcycle. I'm going to teach y'all today just the first point to ride a motorcycle. Hopefully this video helps some people out. I know when I first started riding, I searched so many videos on how to do it, how to shift gears, all that stuff. So I'm going to show y'all that. This is going to be lesson 1, which is going to be an easy lesson. Now, I highly suggest you always take the MSF course before you start riding any motorcycle, man. Just take the course, and what that's going to do is you're going to learn how to ride a motorcycle, for one. Two is you're going to really decide if you want to ride a motorcycle. You think you want to ride a motorcycle, and then actually once you get on it and start riding it, you may not like it. It may not be for you. Taking the MSF course is going to do those two things. Teach you, for one, and then two, really for you, confirm if you really want to ride a motorcycle. So anyway, that's the introduction. So in front of me right here, I have a 2016 BMW S1000 RR. So guys, if you're new to riding, this bike is very advanced. It's 1,000 cc's for one, but two, the technology this bike has is crazy. So a lot of bikes won't have some of the technology I may mention in this video. So just keep that in mind when you're watching it. We're going to first start with just the controls of the bike. So you're looking at this bike, you're probably wondering, how do you go? How do you stop? So all motorcycles are manual. What that means is you have to shift gears yourself, like manual in a car. It's not an automatic. In an automatic car, you just put the pedal and you just drive and brake as needed. The car shifts gears for you. With a motorcycle, it's like a manual car. You have to manually change from first gear to second gear to third gear. Let's go over the motorcycle. So of course, motorcycle has 2 tires, front, back. Have a chain. Some have a drive belt. Some of the Harleys have drive belts, but you have a chain. More than likely you have a chain. Just looking here, you're looking like, man, what is all this stuff, right? Probably not going to tell you everything in this video, what's all this stuff is. I just want you to learn 2 things. On the left side of your bike is going to basically be your shifting side, how you shift gears. On the right side of your bike is going to be your braking and acceleration side, how you slow down, how you speed up. Keep that in mind, all right? Looking at the bike, here you have your clutch lever right here, this thing. So your clutch, honestly, is like the heart. Besides the engine, the clutch is like the heartbeat of the motorcycle. If you don't have a clutch, you won't be able to do much at anything. So this is probably the most important thing, in my opinion, your clutch. So here's your clutch, like that. I can pull this in, and I'll explain that in a second. Staying on our shifting side, down here, this is where you put your feet. So this is where my foot rests. My foot rests just like that on the bike, right? Here is your shifter. So how that works, try to show y'all this. Your foot rests here, your toe goes underneath it, and you use your toe to kick up the gears. First gear, second gear, third gear, whatever. Most bikes are what they call 1 down, 5 up. So what that means is, to go to first gear, you have to shift the shifter down. Boom, you kick it down. Now you go to first gear. Second gear, to get to second gear, you have to go up. And then third gear up, fourth gear up. Now, right in between first and second gear, right in the middle, there's neutral. So you probably want to Q, how do I get past neutral without going into neutral accidentally to go to second gear? So when you go from first to second, you really have to give a nice firm kick. Boom, you really have to kick your shifter up. You really have to kick it. If you do like a slight, like a small kick, it's going to put it in neutral. So as you learn and start riding, it won't be as hard. You'll kind of just know your motorcycle and get to feel it. My bike, it is super hard to find neutral on. Other bikes, super easy. So again, 1 down, down 1, neutral with a small kick, kick it hard, you go to second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, right? Most motorcycles have 6 gears. So that is your shifter. This is how you shift gears. These two, your clutch and your shifter, works together to shift from first to second to third to fourth. All right, moving over here. Here is your front brake. right here, this lever, front brake. Front brake here, same concept over there. Foot goes here, like that. Here is your rear brake. This is how you rear brake your back tire. Now, motorcycling. I think it's 70, I believe 80% of your braking power is with the front brake. Here, this is going to be most of your braking power. The other 20 to 30% is going to be rear brake. A lot of people delete their rear brakes because they use mainly the front brake. The BMW has it incorporated to where once you squeeze the front brake, the rear brake automatically activates. Again, this bike is highly advanced. So when I'm squeezing the front, the rear automatically activates. Now, most motorcycles, that's not the case. You squeeze front, it's just front. If you push the rear, it's just the rear. But this bike, I say, it's a lot of technology. If you're wondering what these are here, these are your rear sets for your passengers. So if you had a passenger here, that's where the passenger sits. They put their feet here. That's the only thing we're going to need today. We're just going to work on clutching and braking. That's it. All right. When you first get your motorcycle, say you take the class and you take the course and all that and you pass, right? And you get your bike. First thing you want to do is find an open parking lot. Look, like this. No cars coming back here. I'm on the back side of the building. No cars coming through here. Get to an empty, secluded parking lot. Try to make sure it's clean as possible. No gravel, no screws, anything like that. First thing you want to do is get on the motorcycle. So how you do that? Getting on the motorcycle, surprisingly, you don't want to go on the side from your exhaust. It's harder to go right to left than starting on the left side and going to the right. So do not go on the side of your exhaust because the motorcycle naturally leans on the kickstand to the left. So it's just easier lower on this side to get on. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead, get on, boom. Now, just get a feel for it. Just sit on it, get the weight of the bike. Every bike's going to be different. Some going to be heavier, some going to be lighter. Just get the feel of it. Kind of rock it side to side. Put your hands on the bar. Just kind of get a feel for the bike, the weight of the bike. All right. So now we got that. You understand what the clutch is. You understand the brake is. You understand what the shifter is. Now, all bikes, probably 99% of them have a kickstand sensor. And so what that means is, and I'll show y'all, if the kickstand is down and you try to take off, the bike's going to cut off. And I'll show y'all. So turn your bike on. Most bikes have keys. They are coming very futuristic now. Some don't come with keys. So you're just going to turn to the on position. Your bike dash may do all this stuff. I'm not going to explain all that. This is not what this video is about. You see the N? N means neutral. That's what I mean. I'm in neutral. When I'm in neutral, I can freely move the bike as I want to. Like with no clutch, no hands, I can just roll it back and forth, neutral. That means it's not in a gear. Usually when you start your bike, you want to be in neutral. Most bikes have a kill switch. So I got the key on. It's not like a car though. You have to actually turn the bike on, the power switch. So key on, here's my power switch. See there, start and start. So here's your start. Every bike is different. You just learn yours. So boom, starts up. Now you're on. Now we're in neutral. What we need to do is go into first gear. How do we do that? You got to use your clutch. Remember I said the clutch is the heartbeat of the motorcycle. I'm in neutral, got to go to first. First thing you want to do, get your clutch, grab it, pull it in, right? Now I got the clutch pulled in, the clutch is engaged. What that means is I can now use my shifter down there to knock the bike to first. Show you. So I want to go to first, I put my foot up, kick it down. Oh, snaps. What just happened? And now look, now I'm in first gear, the bike gear won't roll back and forth as freely. So the bike just cut out. You're like, what happened? This happens to every motorcycle rider. Don't feel bad. Go back to my kickstand, right there. Most bikes have a kickstand sensor. If that kickstand is down when you start the bike, it's gonna shut it off just like it did. So make sure you kick your kickstand up, kick it up, all right? So now my kickstand is up, I'm in first gear. You can get the bike back on in two ways. You can pull in your clutch, shift to neutral, and you can start the bike again. Or let's say you are in first gear because the bike just cut off in first gear. The other way is pull in your clutch, hold it, and start it. So there's a difference. So if I put it in neutral, one more time, put it in neutral, I can let go of the clutch and I can just press start. If it's in gear, I'm gonna show you. I'll try to start it. Look at that. I won't do anything. Now, if I hold the clutch, start it, boom. All right, like I said, the clutch is the heartbeat of the motorcycle. Remember that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in neutral just to talk. So I want to put it in neutral. I want to keep my clutch pulled in. And I'm just gonna kick my shifter up slightly, and now I'm in neutral. Now, how do you get going? The bike's in neutral. Let's go ahead and start it. First drill you should practice is what we call the friction jump. And I'm gonna demonstrate first and then go back and talk about it. To get going, I need to pull in my clutch because without the clutch, you cannot use your shifter. Can't use it. Go ahead, got my clutch pulled in. I'm gonna go ahead down to my shifter, kick down to go in first gear. Now I'm in first gear. I'm gonna just demonstrate getting the bike. So what we're gonna do today is just get the bike moving without using any throttle. This is your throttle. I didn't talk about this. This is your throttle. And a lot of people want to do this, they get a motorcycle. They like to rev it up, right? We're not using that at all today to get the bike moving. Only thing you have to do is let your clutch out slowly. So watch my hand here, watch, slowly let it out. Look, the bike starts to move. You saw that? Pull it back in. So I'm gonna let it out slowly, let it out slowly. Watch the bike. Starts to move, and it's just gonna go. And you just let it all the way out, and the bike rolls. Literally. I'm not using any throttle. Here's my right throttle hand, and the bike is just gonna roll for you, right? Now, we wanna come to a stop. Same principle. Pull in your clutch. Slowly squeeze your front brake, and the bike comes to a stop. I'm gonna put it in neutral. What just happened? How did I get the bike going without using the throttle? You have a clutch. That's what I said. The clutch is the most important thing. The clutch has a thing called the friction zone. The friction zone, basically, when you pull your clutch in, is engaged. As you slowly let the clutch out, there's going to be a point called the friction zone where the clutch, I believe, engages the transmission, which starts the bike to move forward. Is what you just saw me do. Let's do that again. I'm going to do it again. Let me turn around really quick. So turn the bike back on. This bike going to get super hot, by the way, so I'm cutting it off. Alright, so I'm in neutral now. I want to go that way, want to go forward. This is the drill you need to practice. It's the only drill. I'm in neutral. I need to go to first gear. Remember, to get the first gear, first thing you do, pull in your clutch. My clutch is in. Kick down my shifter to first gear. Now I'm in 1. Now, slowly let your left hand out. Watch my hand. Basically, you got a fist, and you're basically going to let that fist out slowly. So here we go again. Here we go. Watch. You go see the friction zone. You go see the bike start to move. Watch. And that's where your friction zone is. Boom. The bike is moving. If you want to stop, just pull it back in. Well, again, here we go. Slowly let it out. The bike moves. You want to stop, pull it back in. Okay. So we want to do it again. We're in first gear. Want to go forward. Slowly let the clutch out. Let it out. The bike's going to engage. There's your friction zone. Let it out. Let it out. Slowly. Let it go. Just let it go. Now it's all the way out. All the way out. I'm not giving it throttle. I'm just riding the bike. The bike is literally moving by itself with no throttle. I want to come to a stop. Grab clutch in, front brake, slowly apply pressure to your front brake. Both feet down, come to a stop. And that's it. That's how you get the motorcycle moving without using any throttle. That's step 1. You want to do this over and over in the parking lot until you get comfortable with the way the balance stopping. I will tell you, the brakes on this particular bike are super strong. So if you go here and just grab it like that, you're going to lock it up. You just want to, so how you brake is, put your brake and slowly apply pressure. So it's like this. 0%, 90%, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, boom. Fully in, same thing going out. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Don't just 100. Don't do that. You know, you just want to go 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. Slight pressure. So just here from slight pressure to full pressure. Don't just grab it. Let's say you get here, you got the bike started. We go pulling our clutch, we go into first gear. What happens if you just let your clutch out fast? You just let it go. Let's let it fly. Like, and somebody saw y'all. So we in first and we just let it go. Let me show you what happened. Boom. Just the bike stalls, and it stalls hard. Very, very hard. So what you just did, you just stalled your bike. I'm telling you, your first time riding, you're gonna stall your bike. We're in first gear. You're at the red light. First gear. Only thing I do, pull your clutch back in, hit your start button. You start. Now start again. You just stalled our bike. So what you want to do? Let that clutch out slowly. Here you go. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Your bike moving. Keep holding the clutch. Hold it right there. Let it go. Let it out. Slowly. Let it all the way out. Boom. Now you're riding the bike, and it's just riding forward without using any throttle. Really just with the clutch. I want to come to a stop. First thing I do, clutch in, slowly grab your brake, squeeze your brake, squeeze, 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 left foot down, right foot down, boom. Really, all you have to do, the first part of riding the motorcycle is learning the friction zone. Like I said, the clutch is the heartbeat of this motorcycle. Without the clutch, nothing else is going to work. Same thing with the motor, anything like that. But you have, the clutch is the first thing you need to master on your motorcycle if you want to learn how to ride it properly. I'm just going to do a few laps, just show y'all. I'm just going to talk through as I do it. I'm going to stop. I'm going to, here, boom, both feet on the ground here. Go forward. Slowly let out my clutch, let it out. There's the friction zone, bike is moving. Hold that clutch right there, just slowly keep letting it out, keep letting it out. Boom, the bike is moving. And literally, I have to do nothing. I just ride here now. So now I'm just feeling the balance of the bike, how it feels, turning, just feel it. All right, get to the end, clutch in, brake, come to a nice stop. And we just go keep repeating that. So I'm gonna just turn around, go on this side now. Same thing going down that way. Ease the clutch out, ease it out, ease it out. Once you get to that friction zone, just hold it right there. And then as the bike gets moving, you can let it all the way out. But once you find that friction zone, don't let it fly, because it's gonna stall. Just as soon as it starts moving, just hold it right there, let it move, and then let it go out. So I want to come to a stop, clutch in, gently, gradually apply pressure to the front brake. You come to a stop. Boom. Let's circle back, do it one more time. Here we go. Got my clutch fully in, come in first gear. Here we go. Uh-oh, I stalled. What did I do wrong? Comment below what I did wrong. That's right. Instead of slowly letting the clutch out, I just let it go, or some people call it dumped it. You dump the clutch. With me, you just let it fly. You dump your clutch, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna stall out. So you just stalled out. You're the red light, car behind you blowing, don't panic. Just squeeze your clutch. You can go into neutral if you want to, or you can just squeeze your clutch and just start your bike again. Simple. And now we're in gear, so we want to go. We're just gonna slowly let that clutch out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. There's friction point. Don't dump it, just let it go. Now as you get going, let it all the way out. And you're riding the motorcycle, guys. Just like that, you are now riding the motorcycle. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing to it. And it's gonna ride all the way down, get ready to stop, clutch in, squeeze your brake, boom, then stop. So you're probably gonna wonder, hey Q, what happens if when you get ready to brake, you don't pull in your clutch and you just stop the bike with the brake without pulling in your clutch? I will show you. I don't want to show you, but I will show you. So here we go. We're in neutral. I want to start riding. First thing I do, pull in my clutch in. I need to go to first gear. Remember, on a motorcycle, first gear is down, then second gear is up, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, you kick up. So clutch in, I'm gonna get my shifter, kick it down. I'm in first gear. Let's start riding. Here we go. Slowly let out the clutch. There's the friction zone. Just hold it there, let it ride. Slowly let it out, let it out, let it out. It's all the way out now. I'm riding. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I learned how to ride a motorcycle. Look at me, mommy. Woo! Oh, okay. I need to come to a stop. I want to come to a stop. I don't pull in my clutch this time. I just want to stop the motorcycle. I'm going to stop it. I'm stopping it. Up, boom. You just killed it. Basically, it stalled out because you were going too slow of a speed for the RPM in the bike without holding in your clutch. So what happened? The bike just stalls out. And you don't want to do that when you're going 50, 60 miles an hour. It's going to be a lot more abrupt and probably bad news. I'm in the parking lot practicing. So you have to pull in your clutch when you're stopping and when you're starting. I'm telling you, clutch on a motorcycle is key. That's the heart. So, start it back up. What we want first thing to do? Just pull in your clutch, press your start button. That's all it is to it. Here we go, last time. Last time, you can watch it. Just feel for the bike, feel the clutch. The bike is gonna start moving forward. You'll feel it. Okay, it's moving forward. Hold it right there, hold it. Let it move. Now slowly let your clutch out. Letting the clutch out, letting it out, I'm letting it out, I'm letting it out. It's all the way out now. It's all the way out. Boom. I am riding a motorcycle. Whee! I'm ready to come to a stop. First thing you do, clutch in, slowly squeeze your brake, slowly, 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 feet down, boom, you're stopped. I'm sure neutral. And guys, and gals, that's it. So when you first get your bike, you need to get in the parking lot and learn your friction zone. That's all you have to do. That's it. You're riding a motorcycle. It's not hard. Hopefully I did a good job explaining all that. It's hard talking and doing it as you're doing it, you know. Go out there, go practice it. Learn that friction zone. That's what we did today. We learned our friction zone on the motorcycle. The friction zone is where the transmission engages. And that's it. Try it out, and then we'll go from there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. That's all I got. Peace.